Get ready, because the pace of change is absolutely electrifying. We're diving headfirst into a whirlwind of groundbreaking updates that are reshaping industries and redefining what's possible. From major strategic moves in the electric vehicle sector to significant shifts in production and innovative new services hitting the market, you're about to get the inside scoop on the developments that matter most. Don't blink, because the future is happening right now, and we've got the exclusive pulse on it. First up, a massive acquisition is set to supercharge the EV telematics landscape, promising deeper integrations and enhanced driver experiences. Then, we're analyzing a surprising pivot from a major automaker regarding their electric vehicle production plans, a move that has industry watchers buzzing. We'll also explore a revolutionary new service that's bringing 24/7 emergency EV charging directly to your doorstep, tackling range anxiety head-on. And finally, we're breaking down the latest trends and financial innovations impacting the U.S. auto market as it navigates a complex rebalancing act. It's all here, it's all now, and you won't want to miss a single second. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Grid Edge gets a boost. EnergyHub acquires EV telematics leader. The race to optimize electric vehicle integration into the power grid has a new frontrunner. EnergyHub, a company already at the forefront of grid edge flexibility solutions, has announced a significant strategic acquisition that promises to accelerate the growth of utility electric vehicle programs across the board. The acquisition of Bridge to Renewables, BTR, a key player in EV telematics, marks a pivotal moment, expanding EnergyHub's direct partnerships with top EV manufacturers and integrating foundational technologies that will enable more dynamic and engaging managed charging experiences for drivers. For utility companies and grid operators grappling with increasing demand and the influx of electric vehicles, load flexibility is no longer a luxury but a necessity. EnergyHub has been a crucial partner in this space, providing its virtual power plant, VPP, technology to over 80 North American utilities. Their platform currently manages more than 120 programs, harmonizing the power of EVs, smart thermostats, home batteries, and other flexible energy devices. This integrated approach is vital for managing rapid load growth while ensuring that the grid remains stable and energy services stay affordable for everyone. The addition of BTR to the EnergyHub family is particularly impactful because of BTR's established expertise and reach within the EV ecosystem. BTR is a leading provider of telematics solutions that are already utilized by major EV original equipment manufacturers, OEMs. They have forged relationships with 12 different EV manufacturers, enabling over 500,000 connected vehicles to participate in critical programs like low-carbon fuel standards. Furthermore, BTR excels at facilitating driver participation in managed charging programs through sophisticated, embeddable mobile app experiences, bridging the gap between vehicle data and utility programs. This strategic move by EnergyHub is designed to dramatically scale its capacity to incorporate EVs as a core component of distributed energy resources, DERs. By combining BTR's telematics capabilities with its existing VPP technology, EnergyHub can create more robust cross-DER VPPs. These advanced VPPs will not only optimize EV charging, but also integrate other DERs like smart thermostats and batteries, delivering multifaceted value to customers, EV manufacturers, and the grid simultaneously. The acquisition is poised to enhance the management of peak demand, integrate renewable energy more effectively, and provide new revenue streams through demand response programs. The synergy is clear. BTR brings the crucial connective layer that links drivers, OEMs, and the complex web of DERMS providers and regulatory bodies. EnergyHub, with its extensive utility network and proven VPP expertise across a wide range of devices, gains the direct OEM integrations and rich EV data necessary to unlock the full potential of managed charging. As Seth Frater-Thompson, president of EnergyHub, stated, this acquisition accelerates their mission to deliver transformative grid value and superior customer experiences. Jack Barrow, co-founder and CEO of BTR, echoed this sentiment, highlighting EnergyHub as the ideal partner to propel their combined platforms forward, catalyzing the next phase of innovation in the EV managed charging sector. This development signals a significant step forward in making EV charging not just a convenience, but an integral, intelligent part of our energy infrastructure, directly benefiting consumers, manufacturers, and the stability of the power grid. This acquisition is reshaping the future of EV integration. Stay tuned as we break down the surprising production cuts being planned by a major automotive giant. EV production pivot. GM plans cuts amidst shifting market dynamics. In a move that has sent ripples through the automotive world, General Motors has announced plans to reduce its electric vehicle production. This comes despite reporting record EV sales in August, signaling a complex and perhaps uncertain outlook for the industry's transition. The automaker cited the impending expiration of federal EV tax credits and what it terms irrational market discounts as key factors influencing this strategic adjustment. GM's August sales figures were impressive, with over 21,000 electric vehicles delivered, nearly double that of competitor Ford. However, this strong performance appears to be tempered by a forward-looking assessment of market conditions. A memo to employees revealed plans to decrease output at the Spring Hill, Tennessee, plant, which is responsible for producing the Cadillac Lyriq and the larger Vistic. Production of these luxury EVs is slated for significant reduction during the first 5 months of 2026, with one of the plant's 2 shifts being suspended, leading to layoffs for workers on that shift. Perhaps more notably, GM is also indefinitely delaying the start of a second shift at its Fairfax assembly plant in Kansas City. This facility is slated to begin production of the all-new Chevy Bolt EV later this year. The delay suggests a cautious approach to ramping up production for even anticipated popular models, indicating a broader strategy of production alignment with what GM perceives as slower overall EV industry growth and fluctuating customer demand. The company's official statement attributes these adjustments to making strategic production adjustments in alignment with expected slower EV industry growth and customer demand. GM anticipates a slowdown in the fourth quarter, particularly after the $7,500 federal tax credit expires at the end of September. They believe that with competitors scaling back their own EV plans and reducing aggressive discounting, the market will stabilize, allowing GM to potentially grow its market share even within a smaller overall EV landscape. This news follows recent announcements of production slowdowns for the GMC Hummer EV and Cadillac Escalade IQ at the Factory Zero plant in Detroit. Despite these adjustments, GM remains the second best-selling EV maker in the U.S. through the first 8 months of the year, trailing only Tesla. The upcoming Chevy Equinox EV is also projected to be a significant player, potentially becoming the third most popular EV in the U.S. in 2025, following the Tesla Model Y and Model 3. The new Chevy Bolt EV, expected later this year, could also prove to be a major success. GM's comprehensive EV lineup now spans nearly every segment, from entry-level cars to trucks and luxury SUVs. Cadillac, in particular, aims to lead the luxury EV market, though Tesla's dominance remains a significant factor. These production slowdowns could create opportunities for other automakers like Hyundai, Kia, and Volvo to capture a larger share of the market. The strategic shifts underscore the evolving nature of the EV market, where production planning must carefully balance growth ambitions with realistic demand forecasts and the impact of external factors like government incentives. As major automakers adjust their strategies, innovative services are emerging to support the growing EV infrastructure. We're heading to Orlando next to explore a new mobile charging solution that's bringing power directly to drivers. Orlando EV Mobile Charging launches 24/7 emergency service. Range anxiety, a persistent concern for many electric vehicle owners, may soon be a relic of the past in Central Florida. Orlando EV Mobile Charging has officially launched its comprehensive 24/7 mobile EV charging network, marking a significant advancement in localized EV support services. This pioneering service brings emergency and on-demand charging directly to drivers' locations, ensuring that a depleted battery is no longer a road-blocking crisis. Traditional charging stations require drivers to travel to them, often adding stress and uncertainty, especially during urgent situations or when away from home. Orlando EV Mobile Charging flips this model by bringing the charging infrastructure to the vehicle. Whether a driver is stranded on a highway, stuck in a remote parking lot, or simply needs a convenient charge at home or work, the service promises a reliable solution delivered by certified technicians equipped with professional-grade charging equipment. The operational area covers an expansive region of over 100 miles from Orlando, encompassing key locations and ensuring broad accessibility for EV drivers throughout Central Florida. This extensive coverage aims to provide a safety net, giving owners the confidence to travel further without the constant worry of finding an available charging point. The company emphasizes that it's building a complete ecosystem of EV support, moving beyond simple charging to offer a holistic service. The service model is straightforward. When a charge is needed, Orlando EV Mobile Charging dispatches a unit to the user's location. This can range from emergency roadside assistance to scheduled charging appointments for individuals or even fleet management for businesses. Their fleet is equipped to handle all major EV brands, including Tesla, BMW, Nissan, Ford, and Chevrolet, ensuring broad compatibility. To celebrate its launch, Orlando EV Mobile Charging is offering a substantial discount for first-time customers. This initiative aims to encourage widespread adoption and allow more EV owners in the region to experience the convenience and reliability of mobile charging. The company views this special offer as a way to introduce the community to a service that could fundamentally alter perceptions of EV ownership and charging logistics. Professionalism and safety are core tenets of the service. Technicians are certified in EV charging systems, and emergency response times are targeted at under 30 minutes within the primary coverage area. Scheduled appointments are available throughout the week, providing flexibility for users. This focus on rapid, reliable, and professional service is crucial for building trust in a new and essential infrastructure component. As Orlando and the surrounding areas continue to embrace sustainable transportation and see a rise in EV adoption, mobile charging services like this play a critical role in complementing the existing public charging network. They address the gaps in coverage and provide a vital solution for situations where traditional infrastructure falls short. The service is particularly beneficial for drivers in less populated areas, those with home charging limitations, or businesses managing EV fleets. Orlando EV Mobile Charging is now operational and accepting calls for both immediate and pre-scheduled services. This launch represents a significant step towards alleviating range anxiety and enhancing the overall EV ownership experience in Central Florida, making electric mobility more accessible and dependable. From addressing charging needs on the ground to navigating the broader shifts in the automotive market, we're now turning our attention to the overall U.S. auto industry's rebalancing act. U.S. auto market navigates truck dominance, EV evolution, and financial shifts. The U.S. auto market is in a state of significant flux, characterized by the enduring popularity of light trucks, the evolving landscape of electric vehicle adoption, and the increasing influence of financial innovation. This dynamic environment presents both challenges and opportunities for manufacturers, consumers, and investors alike as the industry seeks a new equilibrium. Light trucks, including pickups and SUVs, continue to dominate sales charts, reflecting consumer preferences for space, utility, and perceived value. This trend has a profound impact on manufacturer strategies, influencing product development, production volumes, and marketing efforts. The sustained demand for these larger vehicles, often associated with higher profit margins for automakers, shapes the overall market mix and affects the pace at which the industry can transition towards more fuel-efficient or alternative powertrains. Simultaneously, the electric vehicle sector is undergoing a critical phase of growth and adjustment. While EV sales have seen substantial increases, the trajectory is not without its complexities. Factors such as charging infrastructure availability, upfront costs, range anxiety, and shifts in government incentives are influencing consumer adoption rates. Automakers are navigating this evolving demand, balancing investments in new EV technologies with the continued profitability of their traditional internal combustion engine ICE and hybrid offerings. This delicate balancing act requires strategic planning to manage production, inventory, and product portfolios effectively. Financial innovation is playing an increasingly vital role in shaping the automotive market. From new financing models and leasing options designed to make vehicle ownership more accessible, to the complex financial instruments used by manufacturers to manage supply chains and R&D investments, finance is deeply intertwined with the industry's operations. The rise of subscription services, the impact of interest rates on car loans, and the investment landscape for automotive technology companies all contribute to the market's dynamic nature. Furthermore, the financial performance of automakers is closely watched, with stock market fluctuations and investor sentiment significantly influencing corporate decisions and strategic direction. The interplay between these three forces, the dominance of light trucks, the evolving EV market, and financial innovation, creates a complex ecosystem. Manufacturers must adapt to shifting consumer tastes while simultaneously investing in the future of mobility, often under financial pressures. For consumers, this means a wider array of choices, but also the need to navigate varying price points, technological advancements, and incentive structures. Analysts are closely observing how these trends will shape the long-term competitive landscape, predicting which companies are best positioned to thrive in this period of transformation. The U.S. auto market is thus a microcosm of broader economic and technological shifts, demanding agility and foresight from all stakeholders. The ability to successfully integrate new technologies, respond to consumer desires, and leverage financial tools will be key determinants of success in the coming years. That wraps up our deep dive into the U.S. auto market's current trends. Now, let's do a quick recap of all the top stories we covered today. That's all the incredible news we have for you today. We saw a massive acquisition set to transform EV telematics with EnergyHub buying BTR. We covered GM's surprising plans to cut EV production despite strong sales. Then, we explored Orlando's new 24/7 mobile EV charging service tackling range anxiety head-on. Finally, we analyzed the U.S. auto market's rebalancing act, driven by truck demand, EV shifts, and financial innovation. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this update electrifying, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to ElectroDrive News for more cutting-edge updates, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Follow us on all social platforms to stay connected. See you next time.